Hello students, this is Ridhima here and welcome back to my YouTube channel Gaining Grades. So before starting today's session, I want to say one thing that I'm really sorry guys, I wasn't able to upload videos in the occasion of Raksha Bandhan. I was really busy with my family, so I wasn't able to shoot video. So I didn't upload any video. And yes, if you are new to the channel, go and check the channel playlist. Whatever videos I have made in the series Basics of Accounting, I made a playlist over there. You can go and check all the videos in the playlist. So without wasting your time guys, let's start today's session. So today's session is all about advantages of accounting. So before I explain the advantages of accounting to you guys, I want to explain the meaning of advantage. What is advantage? Advantages meaning, advantages is something like something beneficial thing, like some benefits we get from particular work, that I'm doing some particular work and I'm getting some benefits by doing that work. So this will be as an advantage for me, that I'm getting some benefits from that particular work. So in the same way in accounting, in the business organization, if we prepare account, so that we will be able to know about some information about some things of the business organization. So this will be as an advantages for us. So the very big and very first advantages of business organization by preparing an account is we get financial information of business organization, that we are able to know the financial position, the financial status of the business organization, whatever informations of the business organization we are having. The business organization records all the transaction of the business organization in the particular account. So by maintaining an account, we are able to check all the business information, all the business transaction of sales, purchases, credits, if we are lending things to our customer. So these things are recorded in the business organization's account. So accounting is very important to knowing the information of business. So that is why every business maintain the particular account. So we are having the advantage that if we prepare account to our business organization, if we make accounting, so we will be able to know our profit and loss of the business organization, all the information of transaction of sales, purchases, all the assets. At the end of the year, we are able to check the assets of business organization. We are able to check the liabilities of business organization. So there is the benefit, there is the advantage of preparing an account to the business organization. That is why it is very important to prepare an account to the business organization. Second advantage is assistance of management. In assistance of management, basically we understand that financial information are mostly useful for the management, and accounting helps to provide the all information to the management about the business organization. So this is why it is helpful for the management for taking some decisions by checking all the accounting information in the account. So that is why it is important to maintaining an account in the business organization, so that the management can take some decisions. So that is why it is the advantage of accounting, that managements are able to take some decisions for the business organization. So basically it assists the management for taking some decisions for their own. So the third advantage is replacement of memory. Accounting replaces our memory, means that when we prepare an account to our business organization, we don't need to learn the transaction of the business, we don't need to remember the transaction of business, because in account we record all the transactions. Whatever things are happening on our business, we can record all the things in a proper way, in a systematic way. So we don't need to learn the transaction, we don't need to remember the transaction. Suppose the example, a shopkeeper of utensils, he sells regularly utensils, he purchases some utensils for his shop. So he don't need to remember the things that on that particular date he sold out this much utensils, he bought this much utensils for selling in his shop, and whatever utensils he lends to his customer. He don't need to learn the things if he maintain an account to his business. organization, if he is maintaining an account, so whatever things are happening in his business organization, he can go and check the account book that in this particular date he has done this much transaction on his business organization. So accounting helps to checking the things in records, like accounting replaces our memory. We don't need to learn the things, we don't need to remember the things. By recording all the transaction, we can check by dates, by months, all the transaction we record in the business organization. So this is the advantage, that we don't need to learn things, we don't need to remember the things. Okay, so the fourth advantage is it facilitates the comparative study. It facilitates the comparative study means in the business organization, if we prepare account, so by preparing an account, we are able to check our details of profit and loss of the business organization year by year. So by checking all the profit and loss of the business organization, we are able to compare our current year's result with our previous year result. So it facilitates that we can compare our result with our company's previous year result also, so that we can know our growth of the business organization, we can check all the progress of the business organization, and also we can compare our business organization result with the other organization also in the same industry group. So this is the facility of preparing an accounting, that we are able to compare our results with our company also with the previous result, and with the other companies also in the same industry group. So there is the benefits, there is the advantage of preparing an accounting, that we are able to compare our results of business organization. So the fifth advantage is it facilitates the settlement of tax liability. It facilitates the settlement of tax liability means we are able to calculate the tax liability with the help of profit, because the tax liability is calculated as per the basis of profit. If the profit is calculated wrong, then tax liability will also be calculated wrong. So we must have to calculate the profit in a correctly form, so that we can calculate the tax liability also in a correct form. So for calculation of profit, we prepare a trading and PL account, which is trading and profit and loss account, which is a financial statement, and it is a part of accounting. So we prepare a trading and PL account for calculation of trading profit and loss of the business organization. With the help of that, we are able to calculate the tax and liability also. So basically it means accounting is very helpful in calculating the tax liability of the business organization. So that is why we say that it facilitates the settlement of tax liability, because by preparing the trading and PL account, we get to know the calculation of the profit and loss account, and with the basis of profit, we are able to calculate the tax liability too. So that is why it is very helpful for calculation of the tax liability. So this was the fifth advantage of the accounting of the business organization. So the sixth advantage is accounting facilitates loans. Accounting facilitates loans means in the business organization, if we prepare account, then all the transactions are recorded in a true and fair way. So the users are able to check all the transactions, and they are able to understand that the business is running in profit or in loss. So when the business wants to take any loans from the bank or something else, so the bank will be check the accounting details of the business organization, that the business organization is running in a profit or running in a loss. So for checking all the details of the business organization, they must be want to know about the details about the records, right? So for that, the business organization must maintain a record of the business organization by preparing an account. So that is why by preparing an account, we have the advantage that we can apply for loan if the business organization wants to take a loan. So by showing their details, by showing their account book, they can apply for loan that they want to take a loan if they are in profit. So bank can take decisions that they should give loan to the business organization or not. If the business organizations will run in profit, then they will definitely offer the loan, and if it is running in loss, then they have the option that they can back off by giving the loan. So that is why it facilitates that if the business organization needed loans, then they can apply for loans by showing their details, by showing the transaction whatever they have recorded. So that is why it is very important to maintaining an account in the business organization, so that they can get these advantages in the business organization. So the last and seventh advantages is evidence in court. If the accounting records are maintained in a systematic and in a proper form, then it is recorded as evidence in the court of law, which means if the accounting record is maintained as per the rules and regulations and principles of the Company Act or the court of law, then the accounting records will be considered as an evidence in the court of law. So it has the advantages, accounting has the advantage that if we prepare the records as per the rules and regulations of the business organization or the accounting rules, so we will be able to present our records to the court, and it will be considered as an evidence in the court of law. So guys, that's all for today's session. I hope you all understood the whole concept of advantages of accounting. But still, if you are facing any problem, if you are having any doubts, any queries regarding the concept or the video, you can just text me on the comment section, and just you can mail me on my email ID, which is gaininggrades@gmail.com. So guys, you can just mail me on my email ID. And one more thing guys, if you want the video of the series basics of accounting in Hindi language also, so please let me know in the comment section that you want a video in Hindi language too, so I can upload the videos in Hindi language also. And I will mention all the links of my previous videos on the description box. You can check the description box, and you can click the I button also. I will mention all the videos in I button, and just let me know that you want the video in Hindi or not. So guys, if you like the content, so you can tap to the black thumb and make it blue, and also subscribe to the channel. And yes, do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get notified whenever I upload my new videos. And yes, do share the videos to all your commerce buddies, and share the video to everybody. And we will meet soon on my next video lecture session. Till the time, keep gaining grades.